Are you going out to the desert, Can't Tiger? By the way.
I don't know why it's doing that. It's very weird.
For spice, that is? Shortly? Okay. I need to do a spice run soon as well. Probably after this titanium run. It'd be nice to have the better compactor, though. But I don't think I can build that until I get a better... What is going on? Until I get to do another spice run.
To be like a ladder thing, you can do that.
I know I was going to spend most of the time falling in and flying out, but that's the work.
I have to aim down to get a good glide angle on this. Compared to the Scout.
What is... I don't know how you get in from out there easily, consistently. Because any trapdoor is going to be like half cut off by the underpass, right? And this would be the only place you could really put it.
Rice burritos are so messy.
Even there, you can just use your belt to get out.
Yeah, that's fine. The idea is just to have like
gliding for the win. Yeah, the one nice thing about this like constant AFK gliding.
Downstairs.
Here you.
Actually, we could extend the room up here just a bit, make the landing pad sort of flat.
What?
What is quick? Oh, it's for
This is space for part of the room too.
I like architecturally. I like that these are separate elements.
Yeah. Okay.
If you do this, it's just. I mean, it's just me.
Yeah, that works. Sure.
Same material for floors.
I don't know if I want to take. I mean,
the other floors.
I'm like a little worried to take the assault or spice, but being able to bring back double spice is giga. To be honest, so yeah.
Step back, so I'm throwing in a hole.
It is giga. Bite of this messy burrito.
And it's incorporated into the tunnel, which is nice. It's not like causing a problem at all or changing anything.
So, that would be really nice.
That glass does its reset thing before it goes away. Oh, weird. Would be really nice.
I guess it can't because there's rock here. What would be really nice is access to the. I guess for the. No.
Why isn't Hornu buzzing about Woo right now? With Yules and Jetting.
I'm not going to center everything around your room, Rob. It'd be really nice if my room sort of like octagoned into every other room in our base somehow.
Well, No, it would be nice if there was a way that I could go from the landing pad to the main room and have storage space on the way, instead of having to run through 3 different rooms to get to it.
We just got to D.
Well, the main room is literally down this hallway, right? So
Down this hallway is the hangar, which has nothing in it. Well, unless you mean this hallway up here to the
I love listening to this
the
shit.
one that goes to the workshop from landing pad.
the one you just built. Yeah.
No. But well, I mean, the one that's it's been there for a while. That's what Josh.
Well, it used to be a ramp. It made it a hallway now, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Time is at IRL.
Right.
10
So to
o'clock
get from the landing
on a
pad
Wednesday. I'm just trying to
anywhere,
gauge, like,
I have to
yeah,
go
and it's probably
down
degenerates
this
playing too.
right, back down the other tunnel. You see the problem?
Like, with the
No,
chance
you-
of, like,
you
finding a
get
bunch
from
of
the
other
landing
players right
pad
now.
to
Is,
drop a body, you can come through
you got lower the later it goes, but then again, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
Who's
yeah.
going to be out in the
Couldn't
deep
afford.
desert at this point?
Okay.
Only
I
degenerates.
wasn't complaining about the hatch. The hatch. is
Nobody
good.
else has progressed that hard yet.
Right here.
Yeah.
Then you can do your bodies.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Fuck.
much better.
There we go. You know, wonder if you get 2 p.m. my time. Yeah, shitty. Yeah, we really should honestly go out in groups. That's why I asked if you're going out. You just come over here in your scout if you want and hop in my assault. And just slurp your scout after. He's getting good solo. I mean, yeah, I've been playing mostly, like, more or less only solo almost. Having a lot of fun. Hanging out, you know, doing more group stuff now with the guys towards endgame, but you could do endgame completely solo as well. If you want, like, an in-depth thoughts thing, I made an exclamation mark thoughts video earlier. Which, if you feel like spending 23 minutes listening to it, go for it. If not, then, yeah. You can definitely play solo in this game.
Nope, 2 of them are done. Oh, this is real. Well, the blasts don't end up inside your chest down here.
That should hopefully give you a good
machines that
summary of,
have
like,
different,
yays and nays. Or at least give you a good summary of period, and then you can make your own yays and nays from that.
Wait, really?
Yeah, this is on East Gun Circuit 2, so it doesn't get building supplies dumped into it.
Oh, I wonder if that's why the coin was coming out of it too.
Well, for sure. Any chest that you put coin and stuff. Like, I changed your personal chest to Circuit 2 ages ago, and before I gave you coin.
Ah.
Because it was on Circuit 1 over the last base, which is when it got pulled.
So how did the circuits work?
The machines work on a circuit system,
Should
so
probably
they're
heal
all on
myself up,
Circuit
too.
1. And so they will dump materials into anything that's on Circuit 1.
Okay.
And so when our refineries finished making the latest round of building materials that I asked them to make, they went, oh, well, this is a good chest. I'll put it in here, and stuffed it in with your bodies.
Oh, okay. So why do the big chests have 2?
I agree. Oh, yeah.
no,
Use the
I said-
50-50
I
with
said your personal
Jamiqua.
Yes.
So the circuit is
Then
is
use
not the
your
amount of
weekly
circuits it
recharge
has, it
weed
is the
pills
number that
to
it's on.
Yeah, but when
maximize
you look at the
chance
big
for
chest, circuit
whatever the fuck
something,
happens in that
right
game.
beside it, and circuit something else.
Yeah,
think
so
that
one
is-
is take and one is give,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
and it's not. So like if I wanted to have all of the metal that was refined go into a particular chest, I would put
Just
metal that
stop
was refined
restricting
into a
it,
particular
just
chest.
grab
I
it
could
if
set
it's
it
near
so that all of the
titanium.
refineries dump into
Titanium
circuit
that
number
we
2
need.
and pull ore from circuit number 1. And then that way it would do that. The issue with doing something like that, which I think is kind of a flaw in the system, is a lot of metals in the game require you to use ingots to make metals.
Are they building
So
circuits right now?
you'd have to have like some refineries only processing ore and some refineries processing the more complex metals.
That's stravinium.
But things like our spice refiner, for example, we could set it so that it always puts spice into a particular chest if we wanted.
You know how to make the base?
Yeah.
Are you guys talking about the circuit stuff?
Yes.
I haven't tried doing that yet.
It's. I feel like there is some potential for it to be good. I feel like the way they set up their building system is a little problematic. The biggest use I've done for it so far hey, I have a chest I don't want stuff to come out of and I don't want stuff to go into, I'm changing it with circuits on. So that it's not on the same thing as the other one. That way, my personal chest or Josh's personal chest or the chest that we put bodies in doesn't get pulled from or have stuff on.
Wait, so if you just F over it, it won't deposit it?
No, no. The circuits work as in, like, you would go to your refinery, your medium ore refinery, and set up its circuits so that it pulls from circuit 1 and dumps to circuit 2, or pulls from circuit 3 and dumps to circuit 7. It doesn't matter. And then you go to the chest that you'll have ore in, and you go, this is now in circuit 3. And then you go to the chest you want ingots to go into, and you go, this is now in circuit 7.
I see. Yeah, I haven't played around with that much. I think I understand what he's saying, but
That way you can
I need to see
define
it in
where certain
action.
goods go. But it's a neat system. I just think the overall building part of it is a little flawed because of needing ore, raw ore, and needing ingots at the same time. But it does work for, like,
Oh, is this Stravinian
hey,
land?
I don't want you to just automatically dump overflow into like a personal box.
We really need more than 1 or 2 nodes per island area. That's only going to happen once you get like all the way north. Like, most of the way north. That's where more players, potential players are going to be. I mean, that's just welcome to PvP in this game. The end of this game. Constant risk reward. Like 293. Titanium is very heavy compared to Stravidium.
Sector weather alert.
No.
A large sandstorm is
1
approaching.
minute? Where? Okay. Well. Oh, right there. How's it 1 minute? Oh, I must have avoided it on that island. Uh-oh. That was bad. And I don't think there's much good rock to hide near here. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Well, hope for the best here.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Fingers crossed. Might have to do some field repairs after this. This isn't sheltered. I don't think I have time to move. Nope. I'm unclosed here. I'm definitely gonna take damage on the on the flight. We're good though. Well, I did have time to move, but the thing is I didn't know where I would move to. So the risk leaving either way. I'm fine. Where are we right now? G? Oh, actually somewhere near the top. There we go, all the way to I this time. Although I didn't see really any islands in I. Which is weird because I stands for island. Almost done. double storm? Oh, there are 2 3s. Okay. Out of this affair. The wings got a little battered.
Let's go.
Not too bad.
Almost to the top.
Right to the top.
Quick repairs, and we'll be on our way. Is there a thumper? Sounds like a thumper. That should be good. Let's put that back. There's a titanium already.
Back a bit.
I have no idea what Mr. Rob just said.
I had to mute up for a second. What did you guys figure out with the circuit stuff?
Oh, I was just explaining how they worked.
Oh, gotcha.
Discovery.
It'd be nice if you could like queue up things that you don't have materials for yet. So you could be like, I want to make a whole bunch of steel or whatever, or I want to make a whole bunch of
Bunch of
duraluminum.
nice stuff here.
So you can queue up a bunch of aluminum, and then as that finishes, another thing makes the duraluminum.
I feel like it needs a system where you can have I guess a like circuit 1 and something that it pulls from. So if I set it up so that I want all of my processed ore in
It's
the
still the
ingots to
evil
go into
like
circuit 3,
sandstorm music. It's
and all of
freaking
the
me out.
ore is in circuit 1. So it's pulling from circuit 1 and putting ingots into the blocks in circuit 3. But when I want to make an ore that uses ingots and ore, like for aluminum, I need it to be able to pull from 1 and 3.
Yeah, you'd have to put the other ore in a different thing, basically.
Yes, you'd have to move all those ores over, which I
No idea what
dislike
they're
as
talking
opposed to being able to specify like this and this circuit combined work together to do something.
Yeah, I mean, so it never uses the same ore again, right? So like you could have it go from. You would have to have separate refineries, I guess, is basically where I'm at.
Yeah, which
Like you have
again,
one refinery that's
yeah, which I also dislike because
There's one there, too.
The reason why I build multiple
And
refineries is specifically so that you process them faster, right?
Just park it there and move around the area here. Try to limit how much I take off and land in this thing because it's so much slower than the Scout. But leaving it exposed is also a little monka. Like this is far. This probably wasn't worth. Hopefully we're fairly mobile. Just makes me nervous not being near in case like enemies come in or something. I can't really like run quickly to my thing if I'm in the middle of nowhere. Makes me a little nervous. Where to, Chief? Check over there. How's our storage? 641 of 1,000. Alright. Not being so loud this time. Bro, imagine if a worm popped up like at that second. Just slurped me. God. I actually wouldn't mind that. I just want to feel something. This is aluminum land. Yeah. Not ideal. H7. I don't know if I haven't seen any spice. But again, I haven't been like particularly looking for it, so I'm sure we drove past or flew past some. Stravinium. Stravinium. You really feel the momentum. It's so much harder to accelerate, decelerate with this thing. Just cool. Like it feels like weighty, you know, much weightier than the Scout. There's a lab area. Stravinium. Here's some couple nodes around here.
Oh no. I'm doing the quest where she's like, hide this in your hair. This will be a problem.
I just got PTSD.
I have to hide this in my ass hair.
Not gonna lie, that's pretty full too right now with berries.
Are they berries of the dingle variety?
Oh, you know it, baby. Can't see any other immediately near me. It's like you need to drop it on someone's head. Who do you suggest, Mr. Andale? Self-volunteering. I think there's some on the other side here. Stravinium. I don't know where to continue from here. Is there anything north? There's spice right there. We could scoop up some. It's not like we don't need spice. It looks unguarded as well. Like, player-wise, I think we should probably grab that spice, I guess. I suggest accidentally parking it on top of Josh. Man, my own blood. A Josh killer. Spice. It's not a terrible location either. How much space do we have? 200 and a bit. Spices? Nah. No, let's keep looking for it. It's not like we're not going to need to look for titanium. Let's just get a bunch of fucking titanium in right now. Spice will be easier to locate and park in one area and farm. Note to self, though, where are we? We're in, like, top right-ish H7. Can you run people over in the Ornithopter? Apparently you can just land it on their head and it kills them, yeah. Never seen that or experienced anything like that. Or, I don't know if it kills them, but it certainly does damage. I did it to an NPC boss? I don't remember. I like to wipe all the questing out of my memory in this one. Southeast is where we came from. Go east over there. I think. Oh, some more areas just loaded in here. Sounds good. Wasn't PvP dive bombing? I mean, when they're in vulture form, you can't really hear them. So, you know, if you're busy like fighting or running or something, distracted, you could probably get bonked. Bunch of ore around here. I mean, we're in I-8. This is literally the highest we can go. I is the highest section. I don't see any fucking ore. See something over there? Advice on the crystal to get cobalt paste. It's just in that big like gap all around. In that big area all around Haga Rift, I think it's called. That's where you want to go. The cavern, yeah. There's like a bunch of mines all in there. If you've never seen one, it's very.
The other thing with the
if you haven't seen one, it's very bright
refineries,
pink.
Josh,
It's like a bright pink crystal. You can't miss it
when
when
you
you
see
see
the
it.
size of the large ore refiner, you'll realize why having multiples of those would be weird. There's a reason I'm building our workshop
very
pre-walls high
corner.
in these rooms. Oh, this has to be-
No, let's survive here.
I will wager that like a full-on endgame base will basically at least all the refinery.
Oh, for sure. Just thinking one six large ore refiners. Would
I'm
be
disappointed with the
entire
ore
length of our
situation
base.
this far out. I don't lie. Expecting ore.
Yeah.
More ore.
I mean, the bases that I saw, even in the outside games, were fucking huge.
Brother.
Yeah. This ore refiner is like taller than a buggy, but it's like 4 buggies long and wider than a buggy. It's 2 buggies wide.